right, beautiful ladies, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Let us begin to drop in. Let us begin to feel. Let us begin to notice. One of my favorite parts of yoga is just like this slowing down and this checking in. What happens when you do that? What do you notice? What comes up for you? Let's place the hands over the center of our chest, holding this heart. We just had a Leo full moon yesterday, shining so big and bright in the sky. And Leo is all about love, unconditional love, learning to love and accept yourself, learning to be loved, to be the embodiment of love, to really take it in when someone gives you a compliment, to relish in it, to even say out loud, yeah, I am really good at that. Thanks for saying that. It asks us to really step into our self-confidence, to shine so bright, to be big, to take up space, to not be afraid to be unapologetically who we are, to be the most authentic version of ourselves. Because when you have a full moon, the moon is in the sign of Leo, which means that the sun is in the opposite sign, which is Aquarius. So this polarity asks us to be our very, very best selves, to be the best version of me so that we can contribute to the we, so that we can contribute to the collective, which is the Aquarian vibe, is community, tribe, our connections, our friends, our people, humanity. But we must be the best version of ourselves, the most authentic version of ourselves, to show up for the world. I purposely wore my Love Who You Are shirt today. That's Leo. That's the best of Leo, is when they are so proud of themselves and they truly love who they are. They don't give their self-worth, they don't put their self-worth in the hands of anyone else, waiting for someone else to approve of them before they approve of themselves, or waiting for someone else to love them before they love themselves. A Leo is at their best when they know how to shine and they're not afraid of it. When they know what they're good at and they do it. And the things they're not good at, they don't have to do it. Or they can learn. They could be open to learning. So we all have this bit of Leo in us. And with your hands on the heart, this time palms together, I want you to bow your head to your heart and ask yourself right here, right now, how would you like to be more bold? How would you like to be more courageous? How would you like to shine a little brighter? In what ways? In what areas of life? This is your intention, rooted in. And with your inhalation, open that heart, lift the arms up to cactus, push that heart up. And exhale, round it out. Inhale, open, receive, exhale, round it out. Continue. I always say in my next life, I am coming back a Leo. Leos are so darn endearing. They can get away with anything. They're just sweet little love bugs, especially when they're in the best version of themselves. The downside of Leo is a lack of self-confidence, a lack of self-trust. They hate that. They hate that so much. But sometimes they go there and they play small when they're absolutely meant to shine. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, hands reach forward, round that back again. And then inhale, open the arms to T. Exhale, round it out, palms touch, and then inhale to the heart. Left arm forward, right arm back, twist. To the center, breathe in. Exhale to the other side. To center, breathe in. Leos are creative. They are little creative geniuses. Continue side to side. Art and being passionate are part of who they are. Creativity, part of who they are. And my favorite part about Leo, which makes them so endearing, is this inner childlike way about all of them. This innocence, this playfulness, this undying curiosity, this childlike wonder that exists within them all. And Elisa, I know you're a sweet little Leo, and it just reminds me of when you and I recently in the fall were in the forest, and just like your jaw dropping, like, oh, these trees, and oh, just, you were just like eating it up, just relishing in it in this sweet, innocent way. Let's bring the hands together and then press the walls away, clasp your hands behind you, and roll the shoulders back. It's like you were seeing the world for the first time. That's Leo. Exhale, walk your hands forward, drop your chest. We each have Leo in us. We are all 12 zodiac signs. We can take the high road, the best ways of each sign, and practice embodying that. Hands on your knees, left shoulder, right knee, right shoulder, left knee. Back and forth. And we'll circle through our spine all the way around. Pushing, pulling, feeling, massaging the spine. Breathing in, aware that you're breathing in. And breathing out, aware that you're breathing out. Leos love with the heart of a lion. They're courageous enough to roar. And circle in the other direction. They're not afraid of their own roar. And then take that inside foot to the outside. And inhale, the arms come up. Take a twist to your left, exhale. And gaze over that back shoulder. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhale to the other side. In what ways do you want to shine a little brighter? How do you want to be a little more bold? Or do you need a little more courage in your life? Let's grab hold of those elbows. Let's roll ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. When I think of chakras and the sign of Leo, wow, so many of them come up. The heart, for one. The heart chakra, anahata. The place of unconditional love, self-love, love for our inner child. Receiving love, being love, giving love, all of them. Healing. Inhale, the arms come up. Grab hold of your left elbow and let the left hand move down your back. Press your head into those arms and hinge over to your right. Now also think of the solar plexus chakra, Manipurna, right in our diaphragm area. The chakra of self-confidence. The chakra that is bright yellow like the sun, and Leo is ruled by the sun. The chakra that helps us to get out of our own way and to shine a little bit brighter. To rise up, take your left arm out to the left, your right arm up and over. And then even the sacral chakra, which is by the sacrum. This chakra is all about creativity, opening to abundance, opening to pleasure, joy, and passion. Let's come up, bend your right elbow, grab hold of it, press your head back, and hinge over to your left, gaze up to the right. So we'll work with these 3 chakras today with our heart, with our solar plexus, and with the sacrum, the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana. But coming up, right arm out to the right, left arm up and over. We'll stir these energies to help us evoke the lion within us, for us to be more bold, to take up space, to be more confident, to shine a bit brighter, to get out of our own way. Let's come up, clasp the hands behind you again, shoulders roll back and lift that heart up. Take a big breath, opening to your intention. How will you be more bold, more courageous? In what area of your life? Walk your hands forward, take it down. Turning your head left and right. Will you be more bold in your relationships, more courageous in intimacy? Or will you be willing to shine a bit brighter in your career, to show off your talents, to claim your passions? Leos are not ashamed to draw attention to themselves. Maybe you'll try a new type of an outfit or a hairstyle. Maybe you'll dare to be a little more risky in those areas of your style. And keep pointing Elisa out because she's our token Leo today here with us. You know, Elisa will show up in like her dirty pink clothes and get the job done with her amazing artwork and shine so bright in like the work that she does. Let's rise up and roll the shoulders back. But if you ever go out with her, oh my God, let's bring those heels down in front and let's pulse back. That girl can like dress up. She'll just like pull off something that you would not expect, and she'll just look stunning and funky and beautiful. So props to you, Leo. You got the best of all the good stuff. But really find your core here. Imagine the muscles in your core kind of coming together, fusing together. This is the solar plexus area, the core. Then now bring the palms together and touch left elbow to the floor, and then your right elbow to the floor. And keep going. The more you lean back, the more you'll feel it. Don't worry, we won't do core work the entire class. Good, left hand behind your head, left shoulder, right knee. Kick the right leg forward. 9 more here. You got this. You can do it, because you could do anything. Good, right hand behind your head, right shoulder, left knee. Let's go, you can do it here, 10 total. Good, legs out, straight arms up. And exhale, send your hands behind you. Lift your heart and chest here, getting into the heart. Roll your shoulders back. If you want to turn your fingers back, you can. Maybe your pinky fingers touch the tips of them. And just lift that heart. With your exhale, walk your hands forward. Paschimottanasana, double leg forward fold. Heart reaching, shoulders back. Breathe. And when we make that commitment to be bold, to shine brighter, to be more courageous, so often we have to be willing to face something that frightens us a little bit. Perhaps that can be rejection or abandonment. Are you willing to be rejected and abandoned so that you can step into those limitless possibilities and open the portals of possibilities? Are you willing to fail? Take your right foot, place it into your left elbow, we'll get into the hips, which involves the sacral chakra, Savasana. Let's roll to our right. Are you willing to fail? That's huge. Because if you don't try, and if you're not willing to fail, you will never know if you can truly shine. Get into that hand. Place that right ankle on your left thigh and bend your left knee. Hold it here, draw your chest toward the thighs, and press down through the sitting bones. If you can flex these right toes toward the shin, that's just going to help you stay safe around the knee area. And breathe. And the more we experience failure, the more we experience rejection or abandonment, the more resilient we become. That takes courage to risk that. But I remember years and years ago when I was living in Fairplay and I had the studio there, that there were times I'd be scared to put an email out or advertise on Facebook for like a workshop or something, because I was afraid no one would like it, or no one would comment on it, or no one would sign up for it. And I remember like right as I would hit like post, this like flood of anxiety would come over me. And it was like, that's the moment where you feel the fear and you do it anyway. And that's where the change occurs. Let's take the left foot to the right, stack the logs if you can. That's where the change happens, is when you feel the fear and you do it anyway. And now I'm just like, I'll post anything, like, I'll see what happens, because rejection is really an opportunity to change direction. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. Let's inhale the arms in. Palms forward. We're going to exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze the elbows behind you. So you're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Continue, continue, continue. Rejection gives us an opportunity to change direction. And sometimes rejection is God's protection. Perhaps we weren't supposed to have this person there, or this person wasn't supposed to be in our lives, or we weren't supposed to have this workshop, or whatever it is. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. But we develop resiliency every time we feel that fear, and we do it anyway, which only opens us up to the portals of possibility, opportunity. Gives us a platform to shine on, to be our best selves. Three more, and you're gonna work that exhale like this. And rest your hands down and observe. Feel. What do you notice? What do you sense? Nice job. Lean back, place those feet wide on your mat, knees bent, and rock the knees left and right. Anything that I offer you in class is always an invitation, never an obligation. So if something doesn't feel right, I want you to take your power back and only do what feels right for you. That's so important. And when you're ready, from here, place your left ankle on the, or no, just kidding. Take your right leg out and hold this foot in your right elbow or hand. Some of us can't get the foot in the elbow. I'm gonna roll to our left and breathe. Really get in there, don't be scared. Massaging your hips and let it feel good. Placing your left ankle to your right thigh. Bend the right knee. Chest toward the thighs, and please press down through your sitting bones. Let the shoulders roll back. Be here now. If you feel a lot in that left glute and hip area, check in. Is it too much? Back away. If it's not, pull in. I want you to move into the discomfort. Building your window of tolerance. Developing that resiliency, that strength to be in the discomfort. Rather than trying to fix it or change it, just being with it. And when we can have that relationship with ourselves, ooh, that's powerful work right there. When we can be with ourselves in all of our moments, in all of our stages. Or when we are willing to be with rejection and abandonment and our failure, then we no longer reject, abandon, or fail ourselves. Take your right foot over to the left. Stack your knees, flexing toes toward the shin. And again, this pose can stir up some stuff for people. It is the hips, and the hips hold a lot. Inhale, the arms come up, our thumbs touch. We're going to do that same breathing pattern. So it's a sharp inhale through the nose and an exhale. Stay connected to your arms. Ooh, Elisa, you just gave out like a bunch of hearts. That was really like a Leo moment there. I think if you like do this heart shape, sometimes it does that. I don't know, but that was awesome. Keep going, keep going. Stay connected to your arms and feel it. That was like perfect. I don't know how it happened, but it was perfect. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Long exhale. Hands to the thighs. Rest and observe. I have a friend who is going through a really intense experience right now, and to protect her, I will not say what she's going through, but she was saying the other day, you know, because this has been going on for a few months. Let's go ahead and lean back, take those feet wide. Woo! Shake your legs out if you need to first. And then feet wide, rock the knees left and right. She said, you know, come on already. Like, how long? Like, how much longer is this going to take? Like, I'm tired of crying. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, hold on a second. I want you to say that to me as if you're telling me that. Like, Jamie, how much longer? Like, come on already, you know? And she just burst out into tears because she realized that the way she was treating herself was not love. It was pretty profound. Let's go ahead and take those legs forward, toes up, heels out, and arms come up, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, take it down. She wasn't having that patience with herself that she has with everyone else. This person is like such a love bug. She is such a sweetheart. She would never ever say those words to me or anyone else. And that's the thing, we treat everybody else so much better than we treat ourselves. Let's rise on up. Oh, we've done a lot already. We've gotten into the heart with some Kundalini stuff. Let's go ahead and come to a simple cross-legged pose. Or if you can, I'm going to invite you to sit back on your heels if you can do that. But if not, don't worry about it. We've gotten into our hips, a little bit of core work. I'm going to do a little more heart activation here. So we'll reach toward the knees as you round through the back. Drop your chin to the chest. Then you're going to pop the chest up, roll the shoulders back, slide the heels of your hands to your hips, and take a big, sharp breath in through the nose, and then exhale, round it out. So it's inhale, exhale, continue. And I want you to really activate here into your intention. How do you want to shine? How do you want to be more bold, more brave, more courageous? And I want you to visualize it. Notice what you see. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, draw the arms to cactus. Push the arms out, palms out. Bring the palms together with a loud clap. Feel the spring in the hands, and then rub those palms together faster, faster, faster. Hold them 1 inch apart, press a little harder, feel, and then go right back to it. Feel that tingling sensation. That's the energy we're going to give to our hearts to amplify our courage. Ready? Place the hands on the heart, one on top of the other. Feel it, receive it. Breathe it in. Distribute it all throughout your being. Self-love, self-compassion, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness. When you're ready, we'll come into all fours. Hands and knees. And inhale, round through your back, gaze inward to your precious, sweet heart. And then exhale, send that heart forward and your tail back. And breathing in, let's round it out. Exhale, that heart forward, tail back. 3 more. When you're ready, we will walk our hands forward and drop that heart to the floor. If you can, forehead to the floor. If that works, try chin to the floor. And then we'll shift forward on those forearms. Palms to the floor, tuck your toes, and lift those knees into forearm plank. The more you engage, the lighter you will feel. So squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes. Press through the arms. Activating the core here. So find that solar plexus and try to pull it to the sky a little bit. Try to push the center between your shoulder blades to the sky a bit. Keep your neck really long here, so don't drop the head and don't bring your chin to the chest. We'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees, drop your hips. Pull that heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Shine. Shine. And now all that love that you cultivated in the heart, when we placed our hands to the heart after rubbing them together, from this place of being full, I want you to think of someone right now who needs a little bit of love. Shoulders back. I'm going to send this love to my sweet friend, Clover. I'm going to send this love to my daughters. When you're ready, drop the chest. Take the tips of your fingers, place them where the elbow indentations are. And then squeeze your body with your elbows. Place the tops of the feet down to the floor, root. And inhale, rise up through the heart, breathe in. And exhale, lower down. And rise up, breathe in. And exhale down. 3 more. Beautiful, drop it down, tuck the toes to your knees and downward facing dog, exhale. Turn your head left and right and shake it out. Touch your left hand to your right ankle. Take it into plank for mountain climber. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down dog. Right hand, left ankle. Plank, mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, down dog, left hand, right ankle. Plank, mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, other side. Mountain climbers. We have one more set. Left hand to the right. Plank it up. Right hand to the left. Plank it up. Nice. Down dog and walk to the top of your mat. We'll touch the tops of our feet. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to. Breathe. And as if you are giving yourself so much love through the palms of your hands, the palms are really the portals to our heart. If you trace the palm all the way up the arm, it goes right to the heart chakra, to the center of the chest. So using these palms of your hands to kind of sprinkle this love all the way up, sliding your hands up from the front of your shins. Pause at your knees a moment. Press the knees back a bit. Reach your heart forward and massage your knees. Good, and slide up the front of your thighs. Up from the hips And then drawing those palms closer together right by the navel. The pointer fingers touch, you kind of create this diamond here on your navel. And then slide the pointer finger straight up through the center of your chest, through the center of your throat, up to the sky where the palms come together up high. And then take a slow drag of those thumbs down the center of your forehead, to the bridge of your nose, to your upper lip, your lower lip, chin, throat, to the heart. I want you to say inside to yourself, I love you. I accept you. I forgive you. I will be gentle and compassionate with you. And then move through a sun salutation, since Leo is ruled by the sun. And we'll inhale, the arms come up, Surya Namaskar. Exhale, circling through your wrist to lower all the way down. And inhale that half lift, shine that heart bright. Exhale, drop your head toward the shins. If you want to grab the backs of your calves to assist in that forward fold, you can. And then inhale the half lift. Extend your left leg straight back. Reach and shine that heart forward here. Keep the back leg strong. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, drop your knees. Exhale, hips to your heels. Inhale, look through the hands and slide through Bhujangasana. Knees, chest, chin, elbows in. Rising up, breathe in. Exhale down. Tuck your toes to the knees. Down dog, add a plank if you want to. Back to down dog and exhale your left foot to the top of the mat. Checking to see that your left knee is right above the ankle. Fire up the back leg and shine your heart forward. Drawing down through the left heel, engage that glute med a little bit. Firing up the glutes. And pop the right foot forward, top of the mat. Exhale, soften and surrender. Now the hands slide up the backs of your calves to the backs of your knees. Hold there and massage the backs of your knees. Bend them a little. Leos love calves. I'm wondering, there's a part of the body that they rule. I'm gonna have to find out, but there's something about Leos and calves. So maybe get your calves too. Okay, coming up the backs of your legs to the sides of your hips, to the sides of your ribs, all the way up to the back of your head this time. Pause here and massage the back of your neck, the base of your skull. You can get your shoulders, do that too. And then all the way up the back of your head, massage your scalp, your fingers all around your whole scalp. And then we'll bring the hands to our hearts. For the other side, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, circling through your wrist all the way down. Inhale, a half lift, shine bright. Drop the head to the shins, a soft surrender here. Grab the calves if you wish. And then inhale, shine that heart. Right leg goes back, exhale. Feel your left hip pull back and fire up that right leg, stepping back for down dog. We'll take a little plank here if you want to. Back to down dog. We drop those knees, hips to your heels. Exhale. Inhale, look through those hands. Slide forward. Bhujangasana, leave chest, chin, elbows in. Rise up, breathe in, tops of feet root. And down, exhale. Let's keep the shoulders back. Rise up, breathe in. And down. And I don't know why I'm doing 3 of these, but we are. Tuck your toes to the knees and down dog. And if you want a little plank again, go for it. But plank with your whole heart. So reach the heart forward, engage the legs, scoop the pubic bone to the solar plexus, press through the hands. And then down dog. And take your right foot, step it forward. And send your left foot forward too. Resting down, find the soft surrender here. Let yourself have it. And slide your hands up the front of your shins. And then the knees, and pause and let your knees feel the warmth of your hands. Peter Levine says, this is my body, it belongs to me. These are my knees, they belong to me. Up the fronts of your thighs. And this time, we pause at our solar plexus, the thumbs touch, the pointer fingers touch. You create this triangle on your solar plexus. Breathe here. How do you want to be more bold? In what areas of life do you want to be more courageous? How can you shine a little brighter? Can you be the best version of you for the collective, for humanity? And flip the pointer fingers up to create this triangle on the heart. Self-love, self-compassion, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness. We reach our arms straight up. With an exhale, wrap your arms around you for this big hug. Hold yourself here and tell yourself, I love you. I accept you. I forgive you. I will be more gentle and compassionate with you. Inhale, open the arms as wide as you can. For when we can have more love for ourselves, more acceptance for ourselves, more compassion for ourselves, and more forgiveness for ourselves, we can have that so much more for others. When you're ready, reach the arms up on a diagonal, drop your seat. So this pose has a few different names. Utkatasana in Sanskrit, chair pose, but this posture, I believe from what I've heard, could be wrong, but in Sanskrit, Utkatasana translates to fierce pose. So let us be fierce. Fierce in the ways we give love. Fierce in how we shine. Fierce in how we roar. Fierce in how we receive love. And fierce in how we be the best version of ourselves. We'll drop it a little deeper. Let's lift all 10 toes, drop the weight into the heels, drop it a little deeper. Drop it a little deeper. A little deeper, a little deeper, all the way down to your sitting bones and roll onto your backs. And we're going to do a few spinal rolls here to evoke our inner child, a feeling of playfulness. So roll it out a few more times, remembering the childlike version of you. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a huge squeeze. And begin to unfurl into Savasana. And I will take you on a little journey. Doing anything else your body needs or wants. Once you come into stillness, I want you to tune into your breath. Immediately letting your body come to a state of relaxation. Tuning into your breath. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to take 3 deep breaths. And at the very end of your last breath, the third one, I shouldn't say your last breath, but the third breath, I want you to naturally, organically, without trying, allow a younger version of you to appear somewhere between the ages of 5 and 7. Let's take a deep breath in, breath number 1, and exhale it all the way out. And breath number 2, deep breath in, and exhale slowly all the way out. Breath number 3, the deepest breath in. And at the very bottom of the breath, just allow a younger version of you, somewhere between the ages of 3 and 5, to appear. It might come in the form of a picture. And I want you to just take a moment observing. If it is a picture, turn it into real life. And just kind of standing back and observing this sweet little younger version of you in this place of innocence, in this place where you remember that you are this divine gift. Where you have no choice but to be the most authentic, expressive, unapologetic, shameless, unabashed version of you. Notice the preciousness in this little being. Notice the innocence. Stay connected to your breath, to your body. And I want you to start taking a few steps toward this sweet little being. I want you to see if she'll make eye contact with you, and if she will, look deeply into their little eyes. There's no one who knows her quite like you. Notice everything that you see. Notice everything that you feel in those eyes of hers, his. And this younger version of you has something that they need to tell you. They want you to remember something. Trust whatever comes through and listen. What does she want you to know? What do they want you to remember? Just listen. And thank them for that wisdom. Now, as you hold that eye contact, what do you want her to know? What do you want them to remember? Give your younger version, your younger self version, some wisdom of yours. And extend your hands toward them and see if they'll take your hands. And the two of you can spin around just like we did when we were kids with our friends. Spinning, spinning, spinning. And let them take you to their most favorite imaginary place. A place that only this younger version of you would remember and want to go to. An imaginary place. Is it in a forest? Are there unicorns there? Is it an ocean? Is it a city? Just notice where you land. And I want you to see the two of you playing. Let yourself remember what it was like to be that age as you embark in this playful expedition and imagination. Thank them for taking you there. And only if you can keep your promise, let them know that you'll try to check in a little more often. And when it feels right, see how you would like to say goodbye to one another. Let the younger version part of you initiate how they want to say goodbye. Is it a hug? Is it a high five? Is it a wink? Do they need to be held a little longer? And just whisper in their ears, although we are parting ways for now, you will always be with me. You are a part of me. Begin to let the scene fade. And feeling your body on the floor. Here you are in Savasana. As you wiggle your toes, remembering this intention, how you'll be more bold. In one of my women's groups, I asked the question, how would you like to shine a bit more? And someone answered with, I am going to shine more by shining less. I thought that was so brilliant because some of us try so hard, and that is not quite the shining we're going for. We don't need to people please so much or push to be. recognized. So I loved that. Wiggling your fingers and wrist. Where do you want to be more courageous in your life? And working your knees to the chest, just loving on this body. I love and appreciate this body, even if it doesn't feel or look the way I want it to. Drop your knees to one side and work your way up to a comfortable seated pose. Thank you so much for just giving me a place and space to share what I love, to do what I love, and to be what I love. Thank you so much. Have the best day. Namaste. There's some links